Thank you. Brahmanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadrisham Tattvamasya Laksham Yegam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Namaste, 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 everybody. Last few sessions have been listening to Guru Geetha, explaining various aspects, the wisdom given by Shiva and Parvati. Guru Geetha is the song of Guru. Geetha means song. Bhagavad Gita, song of Bhagavan Krishna. So it's all Gita. So beautifully given, not just like discourse. So when you simply listen, or when you read, when you chant, you feel the joy in it. That's the beauty. The vibration is different. Simply talking and or reading some novel and reading the scriptures, you see, you can feel the difference. Everything is emotion. We all explain what is emotion, energy in motion. It's all theoretically, yes, but you should feel, enjoy that. And the language, Sanskrit, is such a beautiful one. Simply, any word when you utter itself, there is some rhythm in it. All the mantras are all like that. Those who practice only know its effect. So beautiful. And this Guru Gita, when you talk about, is the oldest. There is no creator here, there is no author here. I said this earlier also. So people talk about so many latest authors. Yeah, it is similar. Talk about thought and destiny or manifestation technique, all. But if you go to the root, all this you can find in the Vedic wisdom, more so in Guru Gita. It is little known, in fact, but today, day by day, becoming more popular. Those who are really interested to understand and attain that Guruhood, Gurutva, are chanting, listening, discourses are happening around the world, not in India alone. Because God is one. Same way, Bhagavad Gita, it was given in the battlefield by Krishna to Arjuna. And all this we know because of sage Vyasa. He has written Mahabharata, it is part of Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita. So all our rishis, sages, munis, they have brought this knowledge to this planet for us. And unbroken chain, in spite of all the calamities, wars, this and that, still we are not lost that. That is the real culture, what you talk about. The samskara, dharma is still retained like gold, never lose its luster. Sometimes a polishing is needed, that's all. So Guru Geetha is the divine song from none other than Supreme Adi Shiva, Sada Shiva. To Parvati, she is asking for the knowledge to be passed on to her children, that is you and me. So we have 80 to 90, I have already taken. Today I am starting from 91 sloka stanza in my book. The number may differ if any of you already got. As I again repeat what Patanjali said, Om itself is Brahman, and he say how to chant Tadartha Bhavanam, like that. When you understand the meaning and when you chant, immersed in it, a different energy will be there. So please take a comfortable position, straight away meditative posture. Because we are not simply going to listen to some story. Just listening itself, Sravana Samskara happens, refinement happens. And Sravana to Nitidhyasana, Manana, then Nitidhyasana, contemplating, then absorbing and practicing, living in that Tattva should happen. So take few deep breaths, eyes gently closed. Make yourself comfortable so that your body doesn't come in the way of your journey inward, cutting off all the external disturbances, if you call it so, from the outer world to the inner world, you say, from sensual world to the divine plane. Every inhalation and exhalation is energizing and cleansing. Let go all the tension, stress as you breathe out consciously, so that you are here and now. And just listen with open mind. Take a meditative posture of your choice with mudra. Hridambuje karnigamadhya samste simhasane samstida divyamurtim dhyayet gurum chandrakala prakasham chitpustakabhishtavaram dadhanam. Meditate on the divine form of the Guru, seated on the throne, situated in the center of the pericarp of the heart lotus, shining like the crescent of the moon, holding the book of knowledge and the mudra that bestows the desired boon, Abhaya Mudra, what you call. It's always like that. See here, last time said Kamala on the Sahasrara is seated with Devi. Now he says, meditate on the divine form of the Guru seated on the heart chakra. So this is how only we can visualize. You cannot visualize Brahman just like that. In this plane, where in this 3D, 3-dimension world, how else can we? That's why. A man can see God only like man. If it is a donkey, probably donkey will see God as a donkey's form only, and so on and so forth. Shvedambaram Shvedavilepa Pushpam Mukta Vibhusham Uditam Dvinetram Vamanga Pedastida Divya Shaktim Mandasmidam Sandra Kripa Nidhanam. Shiva says he has two eyes. He is clad in white garments. He is besmeared with white paste and is adorned with garlands of white flowers and pearls. He is joyous. He has a gentle smile. He is a treasure house of abundant grace. The divine Shakti is seated on the left side of his lap. So here, though it's Shiva himself is telling, he's quoting as if a third party, he. But as you read different stanzas, you understand he's none other than Shiva. Shiva and Guru are not different. So you can pursue, if any of you are initiated by a human Guru, this planet now, fine, you can see that is why people adore personal gurus, enlightened master, those who are initiated, those who have got touch with them and feeling happy and practicing their wisdom. So you can see their rupa in your heart or in your head. But Sadashiva Samarambham Vyasa Shankara Madhyamam Asmat Acharya Paryandam Vande Guru Paramparam. We say, starting from the Sadashiva, then came sage Vyasa like rishis in the middle, and Adi Shankaracharya, who gave us, who followed the wisdom and gave to us, and who is giving to us? The Guru in front of me now. So when I prostrate to that Guru who is in front of me, it is not the person I am seeing. It is none other than the Sadashiva and the Guru Parampara. So my salutations to the Guru Parampara. When I salute the physical Guru in front of me, I am saluting the Guru Parampara, the lineage of Gurus up to the Creator, Sadashiva. With that bhava, everything is bhava, emotion. You should chant, you should meditate. Anandamanandakaram prasannam Anandamanandakaram prasannam Jnanaswarupam nijabodhayuktam Yogindra-midyam Bhavaroga Vaidyam Srimadgurum Nityamaham Namami. Bhavaroga, the disease of worldly existence itself is talking about. That is what we are looking for in all the spiritual journey, spiritual exercises. I always go to Sri Guru, who is bliss, who exudes delight, and who is cheerful. His very nature is knowledge, and he is aware of his own self. He is highest among the yogis and is adorable. He is the physician for the disease of worldly existence. This is what Shiva says to Parvati for us. Yasmin srishtisthiti dhvamsa nigrahanugrahatmagam krityam panjavidam shashwat bhasadetam namamyaham. I bow to him, the Guru, in whom the 5 types of functions. Please listen what Shiva says. I bow to him, the Guru, in whom the 5 types of functions, creation, sustenance, dissolution, control, and the bestowal of grace are constantly revealed. See, what are the 5 functions? We all know 3 functions. Srishti, Sthiti, Laya. There are two more actually. Srishti, Sthiti, Laya, Tirodhana, Anugraha. That is control and bestowal of grace. This is revealed through the Guru, means through Shiva only. So what are these? See, here he says, so this we have to understand. He is the doer, or constantly revealed, Shiva himself. So what we talk about, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, normally Srishti, Sthiti and Laya, destruction, creation, sustenance and destruction. This destruction is creative destruction. Because without destruction, there cannot be creation, and vice versa. It goes on in cycles. See, like our own body, when you are born, the body will not remain forever. And when the body is alive, life is there. Inside itself, this is happening, creation. Our body, every cell is created, moment by moment. And cells die also. And new one is also. Every moment when this is happen, billions of cells are created and maintained and destroyed. So it is needed. That is sahaja. Same way universe also. So you would have heard about Manvantara and all that too. Now it is Vaivaswada Manvantara going on. All 4 yugas, how many times? All these Chatur yugas are there. Then when all this is over, there is elimination, destruction, Mahapralaya happens. So all this to understand, I will take you to few stanzas of Saundarya Lahari by Adi Shankaracharya. Adi Shankaracharya beautifully explained many of all these aspects from Veda and Upanishads in various form of stutis, and Saundarya Lahari, the waves of beauty of Divine Mother. 100 and odd slokas are there. Such a beautiful one. There he is seeing, say, though he propounded Advaita, but to go to Advaita, Advaita is needed through Dvaita, going to the unknown through the known. So, in Saundarya Lahari, he is seeing the mother. He is seeing Shiva, everything, what is happening. So, you cannot see Brahman, as I said earlier. From breath, can you see Brahman? Because breath itself is invisible. You can only feel. When you close your eyes, inner visions can happen, those who are ready. Here, Adi Shankaracharya in Saundarya Lahari is seeing each and every part of the mother. Even just a hair on the eyebrow, just a nail, like this, he's seeing beauty everywhere, unparalleled beauty. And he's enjoy, he becomes that, merges in that, ultimately. So he forget. So how can he explain all this unless he has a vision? Like Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, he was talking to mother, just like we people are talking here now. You just go to the temple and he talks. He was able to see mother and talk. And he will go to Samadhi. So he was just a simple pujari. Because of the 3 gunas, he was already refined. He has come for the short experience. That's all. So though he was a pujari, then he could not do the puja and all that continuously there. Therefore, they had to bring other people also, because he will go to Samadhi. So whereas in a temple, all public others are coming. So everybody needs that routine pujas, all systems to be followed. So like that, Adi Shankaracharya, different. So he was here when degeneration was happening, spiritual corruption was happening. After Buddhism, so many corruption happened. Though Buddhism was fine, but many people distorted. So it was needed somebody to come and reform, and so many Vamachara we talk about. wrong way of doing pujas and killing and so many things. All Vamachara. People talk about lower form of bhakti, liquor, sex, everything was told as spiritual practices. So he came and corrected everything and taught us. So like that, the Saundara Lahari explains many things. I will go to shloka number 23 in Saundara Lahari. I have talked about Saundara Lahari some time back, months ago. I don't know who were there. Few, of course, not fully. Now also, it's not possible fully. And those who are asking questions on different forums have to come and sit when we are talking about whoever is in front of me is not the question. As I said earlier, Guru sends someone if we have the urge. It is not simply a slogan. Guru appears when the student is ready. Yes, it is the truth. So many ask questions and vanish. They don't sit, they don't wait. When Guru comes, we have to wait. When VIPs, politicians, all your own wealthy friends, when they come, you go to the gate and wait. Even if you are doing puja, you get out and go. See, but Gurus will not show off like that. He will send someone, somebody, something. Even a dog will come. He may give you knowledge. A snake, anything. A beggar will teach you. But are you ready? Unless we are ready, we are humble, we are simple, ready to listen at this time, we will not get, my dear children. Just listen to what Adi Shankaracharya said. Tvaya hritva vamam vapurapari triptena manasa sharirardham shambho aparamabhishange hridamabhut yede tattadrubam sagalam trinayanam kuchabhyamanamram kudila shashichudalamakutam. The literal meaning is, I fancy that the other half as well of Shambhu's frame has been absorbed by thee with thy mind, not satisfied with having absorbed that left one, for this thy form is entirely of a red color, has 3 eyes, is slightly bent with the weight of the breast, and wears over its crown the crescent moon. Shankaracharya is seeing Divine Mother and is explaining. The theme of this stanza, like many others, several others, is the complete union of Shiva and Shakti. They are not different. Shiva with the Shakti, complete union. So those who are talking about Shiva, we say Shiva is supreme, he is everything. And those who are talking about Shakti, they say Shakti is supreme. There is no conflict here. When you say Shakti or Shiva, it is implied both are together. But I may be like father and mother, both are needed for us. Without them, we have not come here. So who is supreme there? Both. When you see mother, you should see father. When you see father, you should see mother. Otherwise, there is conflict here. Those who cannot only have all the conflicts. So here the author, none other than Adi Shankaracharya, accomplishes this purpose adroitly enough by making use of the hermaphrodite form of Ardhanarishwara, Shiva and Shakti, half, in which Shiva is worshipped, wherein he occupies right half, and Uma, his spouse, the left half. The distinct characteristics of Shiva are a pale white color, A crown with the crescent on and 3 eyes. We all talk about third eye, third eye, third eye. What it is, understand here. The Shakti is represented to have such a mastery over Shiva that in the first instance, she gradually encroaches on his form. See, he's enjoying as a poet here, Shankaracharya, and explaining this. Just listen. She gradually encroaches on his form and annexes one half of it. That is the first, wherein her characteristics, namely the color of the rising sun and her left breast, replace Shiva's slowly, while the third eye and the crown with the crescent on are shared in common. So first like that, common, crescent, moon, third eye is Shiva Shakti shared. Not satisfied with this achievement of hers, she further encroaches on the right half of Shambhu's form as well, and having absorbed his entire form by eclipsing his color and developing another breast, assumes the female form so well depicted in this stanza, thus showing beyond doubt that she has become more than one half of her Lord. This stanza may also be taken to support by implication the well-known doctrine of Uttara Kaulas, for whom there is no Shiva Tattva apart from the Shakti Tattva, as the former stands absorbed in the latter. So here there is no conflict, becomes one. Those who follow the highest form of rituals, meditation. The next he says, Jagatsude dhata hariravati rudrakshabhayate tiraskurvanne tat swamapi vapurisha sthirayati sada purvas sarvam tadidamanugrihnadi cha shivaha tavajñamalambya kshanachalitayor Bhrulatigayo. Now, what we talked about, 5 functions. Panchakritya Parayana. Even I posted Rajarajeshwari photo a few days ago in the same groups. How many of you seen? How many of you thought of that? How many of you wanted to know what is the significance of that specific photo? Where all this comes. Brahma, Vishnu, Ishvara, Rudra, Sadashiva, all are there. So here, what Shankara says, the Dhatri creates the world, that is Brahma. Hari sustains it, Rudra destroys it, making all this disappear. Isha causes his own form to disappear as well. So who is Isha here? The duty of Tirodhana. When all the yugas end, when the next Manvantara has to come, Mahapralaya happens at that time. Tirodhana. Nothing else is there. Brahma gone, Vishnu gone, Rudra gone. So though we change the Shiva, we say Rudra also. So it is Rudra. So Isha causes his own form also to disappear as well. While Sadashiva, in pursuance of the mandate from Dai, slightly knit creeper-like eyebrows, blesses all this. So Shiva is, Sadashiva is there. When all the 4 gone, Tirodhana, Anugraha. That's all then remains. That is Ishvara, all gone to seed form, whereas Sadashiva, pure consciousness, pure Brahman, is just blessing, Anugraha. And this is the evolution we all talk about. But what is this? This is called involution. Prasava and Pradiprasava, going back what we talk about. The evolution and the involution of the macrocosm, preparatory to its creation once again. are indicated in this stanza. The world is in a state of evolution through Brahman discharging his function of creating it and Vishnu discharging his function of sustaining it. Then commences the involution with the destruction of the world by Rudra, whereupon Ishvara causes the destroyed universe to disappear along with Brahman, Vishnu, and Rudra, and himself disappears. Involution. During the process of involution, the lower tattvas merge into the higher tattva. Ishvara, who represents the lower tattvas in their collective form and ceases to have an independent existence after the process of involution is complete. There then remains Sada Shiva alone, who is the all witness and absorbs all the tattvas, including tattvas means principles, including Ishvara in the bija form within himself, and in his passive attitude implies his approval of the actions of the lower powers who carry out the work of involution in obedience, listen now, in obedience to the preordained laws of evolution and involution, himself standing changeless and eternal, preparatory to the creation of the universe once again. At the instance of Devi. So in Saundaralahari, Shankara is telling like this. There is no conflict. Shiva is supreme. But even Shiva here he says, at the instance of, at the command of Devi only, he is doing all those things. Like that. Because it's all just beauty, bliss, sharing that. No, expressing the Ananda, Brahmananda. Like that. Who conveys her mandate through the knitting of her eyebrows. These are all, he is seeing in a human form, Devi, but not the 5 feet or 6 feet. But you have to see the moon, her breasts are described as moon and sun. You imagine that. What will be the size of Devi he is seeing? The implication is that the Devi is all supreme and the 5 powers through whom she carries out her mandate are but her agents, franchisees. Now she was our Shankara, Adi Shankara says, Trayanam Devanam Triguna-janitanam Tava Shive Bhavet Puja Puja Tava Charanayorya Virajita Tatha Hitvat Padodvahana Manipedasya Nikate Stita Hyede Shashvan Mukulita Karottam Samakuta. Adi Shankara enjoying, O spouse of Shiva, the homage rendered to thy feet becomes by itself the homage rendered to 3 gods born of thy 3 gunas. It is therefore meet that these gods ever stand by the jeweled seat on which thy feet rest, with their folded hands adorning their crown. This stanza implies that those who worship the Devi stand in no need of separately worshipping Brahman, Vishnu, and Rudra, who are but her agents, standing by her footstool, ever at her beck and call, and in the act of adoring her. So I will stop Saundaralahari here, but the photo which I posted of Rajarajeshwari, otherwise here actually called Bala Tripura Sundari. So Tripura Sundari, how she is sitting? She is sitting on a mancha cot. And who are the legs? The legs are none other than Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra, Ishvara. 4 legs. Srishti, Sthiti, Tirodhana, Laya, Tirodhana. Then Shiva Kare Manje Parama Shiva Paryanga Nilaya Bhajandi tvam dhanyah karijana chidananda lahari. Sundar Lahari, one stanza, explain this. Shivakare manche, while 4 legs are Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra, Ishvara, the mancha cot itself is Shiva Akare, the form of Shiva. He is the cot. She is royally seated, that is the Simhasana otherwise. She is sitting on that Shivakare Manje Paramashiva Paryanga Nilaya, with him united. This is how she is sitting and grinding bones. See how beautifully Adi Shankara has explained. So here, from creation to dissolution, and how again and again it is happening, all is plain so clearly. So today what science talks about is just a bit of it, and still to be known for modern science, how all this, everything is well explained in Veda and Upanishads and brought to us by gurus. So when you think of a guru, if you are already blessed by a human guru in this Janma, fine. So you can see that is why whoever is the guru. This is Shiva says, and Guru Parampara, those who follow rishis. Even Rama, even Krishna, everybody has worshipped Guru. They have gone to Gurus, Gurukula. It's all to show us the path. There is a purpose of every life, even of them. See, Rama lived like a man. Uttama Purusha, he lived for 11,000 years in that yuga to show us how to live. Dharma, dharma, dharma rachadi rachida. Dharma protect itself to show us that. Whereas Krishna was all joy, joy, play, leela. He lived for 125 years of, and in this yuga only, 5,100 odd years back. He lived for 100. Everything is not just a story, facts, proof is there. I have gone where he was born. I have gone where he left the body. I have gone, seen the place. When you go there, you can feel his presence. And when you feel that, you can feel his presence. You talk about consciousness, Krishna consciousness. Everything is, you call as Krishna consciousness, Shiva consciousness, Christ consciousness, Buddha consciousness, not different. It is how you perceive, how you want to get connected. That's all you are feeling. Because we are all born differently, unique. We are not born with the same stuff. Basic stuff, all the 5 elements are same. But inbuilt or past janma vasanas are different. That's why. Now, I will go to Guru Geetha again. Just listen, my dear friends. Just be without any judgment. Just listen and absorb in the energy. Now, where I have stopped, I'll repeat. I bow to him in whom the 5 types of functions, creation, sustenance, and dissolution, control, and the bestowal of grace are constantly revealed. This is what I have explained now. Now, Shiva says, Pradashirasi Shuklabje Dvinetram Dvibhujam Gurum Varabhayayudam Shandam Smaretam Namapurvagam. In the morning, reciting the divine name, think of the 2-eyed, 2-armed, peaceful Guru, seated in the white lotus of the head and endowed with the mudras of the hands, grinding bones, and abhaya means fearlessness he is giving us. It is not material thing. Once As Swami Vivekananda said, become fearless, granting boons and fearless. Now, see, as soon when you get up in the morning, when you are awake, then and there, you don't have to go for bath, etc. If you have purity of mind, just reciting Guru, Om Gurave Namaha. Personal Guru is there, fine. Om Narayana Gurave Namaha, whoever is the name, or just Shiva. Name doesn't matter. The principle, as I said, always go by the ideal behind the idol. Think of the two-eyed, two-armed, peaceful Guru. In the human form only we can perceive, see, where the Guru is in the white lotus in the head, our Sahasrara, and endowed with the mudras. Just visualize that for a while. He is granting us boons and fearlessness. Once fearlessness is attained, then nothing to worry. Everything is fine. We are ready to live. Accept everything as it is. Accepting everyone as they are. So that will happen. So start the day beautifully like this with this smarana. Smarana matrena. Enough. Just think. You don't have to do all the rituals. If you enjoy that, do it. As Krishna says, Leela. Like Krishnashtami, people celebrate it. It is jump in joy. Yes, nothing wrong if you enjoy it. But don't do mechanically for the sake of others, for showing off your filthy wealth. Now what Shiva says, listen. Naguroradigam, 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 naguroradigam. There is nothing greater than the Guru. There is nothing greater than the Guru. There is nothing greater than the Guru. Now, Shivasasanadaha, 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 Shivasasanadaha. Now what he says? This is the teaching of Shiva. 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 Means what? Guru and Shiva are not different. So when you see your personal Guru, you should see Shiva himself through him. Guru Parampara. That is how we should meditate. Then he says, Idameva Shivam, Idameva Shivam, Tvidameva Shivam, Tvidameva Shivam. Mama Shasanato, Mama Shasanato, Mama Shasanato, Mama Shasanataha. This indeed is Shiva. Indeed, this Tvidameva Shivam. This indeed too is Shiva. Indeed, this too is Shiva. Indeed, this too is Shiva. This is my command. Mama Shasana. He says Shiva sometimes. He says, I am telling. Sometimes he says, Guru says. So you can understand all the three. He means the same. This is my command. This is my command. This is my command. Now, the 98, how to meditate for liberation, he says. Evam vidam gurum dhyatva jnanam utpadyade swayam tatsad guru prasadena muktoham iti bhavaye. Through meditation on the Guru in this manner, knowledge arises spontaneously. Therefore, one should feel, I am liberated by the grace of Sadguru. This is what he meant by Sadguru. He is not outside. The principle, the Guru within, already in you. Then, next stanza. Guru darshida margena manashuddhim tu karayet anityam khandayet sarvam yet kinjit atmagocharam. One should purify one's mind by following the path shown by the Guru. Whatever transient things are ascribed to the self should be discarded. This is what Patanjali sage said 2000 years ago. He is following the same Guru's principle. Purity of mind. How to purify? I have explained again this long back. Patanjali Yoga Sutras completely, it talks about Chitta Shuddhi. That is real yoga. Chitta Vritti Nirodha yoga. Complete impression should go. Then only you can attain the liberation, what you call about. Become one with the divine. The essentialness says, Jneyam sarvaswarupam cha jnanam jamana uchyade jnanam jneya samam kuryat nanya panda jutiyaga. Essential nature of everything is worthy of being known. It is said that the mind is knowledge, because knowledge is obtained through the mind, right? One should consider knowledge to be identical with the object of knowledge, become one with the object, merging. There is no way other than that to liberation. This is the 100th stanza, Geetha. The next one, Shiva tells Devi Parvati, Evam Shrutva Mahadevi Gurunindam Karotiya Sayadi Naragam Ghoram Yavat Chandra Divakaram. O great goddess, he who speaks ill of the Guru in spite of hearing all this. So far, Guru Geetha, you heard, in spite of hearing all this, he who speaks ill of the Guru in spite of hearing all this falls into the most dreadful hell and remains there as long as the sun and moon shine. Means what? You are going down and down. Hell means here the lowest world, that's all. If we are criticizing and nindana, if we are doing without reverence, keep on complaining and talking ill of Guru and Guru principle, then there is no chance that we will go up. So vertical growth instead of upward, it can be downward. One step forward, 3 steps downward can happen. This is what he says. And he continued, remember the Guru as long as the body lasts, even to the end of the universe. One should never forsake the Guru, even if he behaves in a self-willed manner. With this understanding, just dwell in, be with yourself, to realize yourself. Just be. Just be, just be. masters slowly start coming back to your sensual world. With gratitude, bowing down to the Guru. Start coming back this plane of existential reality. Become aware of your beautiful body, the temple. Devo, Devalaya Prokto, Jivo, Deva Sanatana, Vijay Ajnana Nirmalyam, Soham Saha, Soham Bhavena Pujaye. The life breath is He. Once all the impurities are removed, then the puja is within. Jiva, Jivatma, Paramatma, individual consciousness, your consciousness, God consciousness, not different. Meditation is the process of cleansing, of keep this instrument, beautiful instrument, given to us by the Creator. Maintain it. Slowly become aware of your surroundings, where you are. Feel the touch. When you are seated, feel the air, feel the fragrance or the fire. Feel your inner eye, seeing the world so beautiful, Bharva. As you think, so you become. An attitude of gratitude. Everybody and everything, all that we have. You may take a deep breath if you feel like. Then place your palms on your eyes gently. 1, 2, 3. Slowly start coming back. 4, 5. You open your eyes. Then bright smile. May one clap. Thank you everyone. Jagadapitaro Vande Bhagavati Parameshwara. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Any sharing, questions, welcome.
Yeah, Srigata madam, you are unmuted.
Yeah. Hi, Master. Happy morning to everyone. I have a doubt, like, is there any curse will it affect to us when we are in truth path? We are doing good towards everything. Then will that curse affect to us? This is my question, Master.
If you are in the true path, why should anyone curse you?
Sridhar,
Can you hear me?
unmute.
You have to unmute, Sridhar.
No, I
Yeah,
did.
yeah, Master. Yeah, it may be like past past lives or this life also.
Who said that
Now
there is
we are,
curse? Yeah, if you ask questions yourself, you get answers. What is curse? Every word uttered has power. So someone said satsanga is there. A guru is telling, bless all of you. So all are how you receive it. And someone forget guru in a normal life circumstances, in a situation, he says something bad to all or to someone, etc. Again, how you take it. See, it will have power if you receive it. Like Buddha, when a woman was going to him and prostrating, husband was jealous and all that. What is this nonsense he is doing, going and touching feet, namaskar and all that. So he came next day and he spit on him. So Buddha even smiled, he never became angry, right? You know this. What is that? What is that? I didn't. It's okay. So his disciples were angry. Said, what is this? He said, I am not received. I am not received. Like that, if you don't receive it, will not affect. Nothing will affect. Otherwise, everything will affect. How we are receiving. That's all. If we are in the past is concerned, yes, karmanusara thing will happen. That's why your nature, everyone, each one of us are different, unique here. The three gunas, even I talked about that, even Shiva talked about Devi, she is beyond gunatita. So we have to become gunatita. So according to guna, things will happen. You call it curse or whatever it is. It will happen. Only thing, wisdom. So many things are happening unknowingly. Now those who are, we say spiritual path means we want knowledge. So when you are following that, we understand. So we know. So we understand that, oh, I have all the power. Nothing will happen. So change your thought, change your life. Again, go back to that principle only. So easy path is Bhakti Yoga. For many, majority enlightened masters have followed Bhakti Yoga, easy. That's why surrender is called. Surrender is to yourself, but through the Guru. So until you see your own Sadguru here, so nothing can affect. It's all our belief system.
Yeah, actually, my one of the like guru, I mean, Shishya asked me in my class, if someone is sitting over there, they don't want to develop, they don't want to see me developing in education and sports. Will it affect masters? He asked. Then I was, like I said the same because Buddha is not receiving. Then he said, I'm sitting over here. I don't know whether he's cursing or whatever he's doing. Then will it affect? Then he asked.
Yeah, here the question is why he should think that Guru is doing like that. That means he's not Guru. He has gone to the wrong person. It's time to leave. It will not affect if his mind is courageous. As I said, the Guru is giving you the boon of what? Abhaya Hasta, always there. In your Sahasrara is there. In your heart chakra is there. Abhaya Hasta, fearlessness.
Yeah.
So that is time. That physical Guru you should disconnect. It is not, he is not Guru. No real Guru will talk or feel ill of others. But Shiva says, real Guru when you get, even if Guru behaves in such a manner, still you should respect. Here it means in such a manner means he may be doing certain things for the good of all. A really enlightened master. But we may not be able to understand. As Ashok said in the last session also, in Saroja, there are no madam's program. She was angry, showed her anger to someone. Yes, so you have to express. So like that, Guru may express sometimes. So is it relevant to me or not? It depends. So when such people ask, that means nobody can answer our questions really. We get guidance, but real answer lies within our understanding, depending upon our level, gunas. So refinement is a process, ongoing process, never-ending process. That's all. So if you are fearless, nothing will affect. Yes, Aham Brahmasmi, not writing a board. Yes, I have all the power, nothing. That conviction, then it will not. Right?
Thank you, Master. Thank you.
See, all questions like this, good for all. That's all. So in WhatsApp putting questions, you will not get answer many things, only in short answer and expressing in words, all different. So
yeah, Vindhya madam, you can unmute.
Namaste, Parmeshwar sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. Great wisdom sharing, and you made us start thinking about Shakti and Shiva before only. So I've been thinking. You mentioned the 5 functions. The control also I understand. Yes, Lord Shiva has this through Dhyanam of Lord Shiva, we gain that control of senses and everything. But that grace, I didn't understand. Can you explain?
Yeah. That is the true nature of Shiva. Anugraha. He is always in Anugraha. That is the 5th. He remains. That is Sada Shiva. Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra, Ishvara, then Sada Shiva.
Oh, okay. So in
that
the story,
is always there. Na Adyam, na Andam. No beginning, no end. He existed before, will exist. What is Brahman? Definition of Brahman, we say? Same thing. Nothing to be created, nothing to be destroyed. That is his state. That is Sada Shiva. That is really what we call. That is why we say Shiva is formless. And Linga is, it is elliptical, Linga. So you see in that formless also, when you see the universe like that, you see Spatika, Linga, represent that. In Spatika means no color. So in Spatika, whatever you pour milk, you will find pure white. If you put kumkum, you find it in red color. Like that, whatever you put. Like that only, we are also that. Whatever is put on that, this Jiva. So it is reflected. Otherwise, formless. Nirvikalpa Samadhi, when you reach, you become that, the highest state of Samadhi. That is Shiva. Shiva is a state, ultimate, no beginning, no end. Even before creation, it existed. Sada, so ever, what we call as eternal,
Mm-hmm. Thank you. And continuing with Sri Raman's question, you said if when the Guru, you see someone who's you don't think is right, you have to move away. It is hard for me to tell, but I was thinking, isn't it inside us how we see who others are? Like you see, what you receive is up to you, right? And you may see the good in the others, or you may receive the good from others. So we can see Guru in everyone. Is that not true? Should we move away if we feel this person is not exit? I don't know. So I was just trying to question that. Or should we just see the good in them?
Here you are seeing the Guru in good taste. Someone will be seeing the Guru in a bad taste. That's the only difference. Right?
Yes.
Whatever does, you accept it. You are ready to accept. But some are not able to. It is not their fault because of the avidya, ignorance. That is why wisdom session is more important. Avidya, the ignorance, that is the only cause of all the issues, problems, suffering, whatever it is. So that is what Veda talks about. Avidya, with means knowledge, bring light. Darkness has no existence, it disappears. Now sun is shining on my face, straight. So I feel so joyous. So like that, the knowledge is light when it comes. So it difference, but how it can absorb? Suppose you have put a black veil and still sun is shining. So there is an obstruction. The light is not coming to me in real sense fully, partially only. So I have to understand, oh, I have put a veil, I have to remove that. Even that knowledge I don't have. Tamasic nature people. See, as I say, see the sun is shining more and more now. You can see my face. Straight to my head. Cloud is moving and falling. So like that you get. If you are ready, you will get like that. So everything is our receptivity matters and our level where we are, our knowledge. So it is not that the schooling or a PhD degree and all that. Three gunas, as I said earlier. Nature, what Vivekananda said, controlling your nature, internal and external. That is yoga. Do it by any 4 yogas or any of the 4 yogas. That's all. That's what. Same, that basic stance in every situation. Understand?
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I apologize I couldn't meet you. My misfortune. I will definitely
Okay,
next
no,
time. Thank you. My
I should
misfortune.
also,
Thank you.
yeah, each one has their own, it's okay. Responding to the situation. We'll meet soon. Thank you.
Sure.
All the best. Now my flower I posted in some of our groups, Brahma Kamal. You would have heard, some would have seen. I don't know how many of you have seen. So I put more than 2 years back, I got a small leaf from someone and I planted here. And waiting for the last 2 years to bloom. Now bud is coming, 2 buds, not 1. Suddenly last week I saw in the leaf some small bud is hanging. Now in the 1 week it has grown. Now I am waiting. I thought early morning 4 o'clock I came and saw that it is bloomed. Not that maybe tomorrow, maybe after, I don't know. See, I started Guru Geetha, then only I started seeing this also. So like that, coincidences, what you talk about. When you start enjoying, many things come to you. When you think of only suffering and oh, difficult like that, it comes. Everything comes together. This is energy. That's all. Thank you. Anyone else? Anything? Please do share. And I hope regarding, can anyone stop us? Okay. And I wish at least this one is recording is posted early, because even I don't know what all I have talked, how I linked. I will be happy to listen to this, because it's not Parameshwaran's voice I take. It is something beyond that. The blessings of all the gurus came through me. I would like to listen and sharing our joy.
Yeah, you are unmuted, Sridhar ma'am.
Thank you, sir. One more question. Last month we were having Lakshmi Puja in India. So many were doing. When I merged into these spiritual tablets, I left all doing puja outside external. If my mom scolds me, I just give her answer that God is within me. I'm daily I do prayer. Daily I see within myself and I connect to Him, which is not outside, which is inside me, which is inside you. Like that I give, but everyone is calling me that before you were doing so many pujas, you were calling to us to the house for the lunch and all. Now why you're not doing? So do puja. You'll get so many, dark forces from outside. So do puja, do puja. And I saw GK Master Chandrama's sister did puja like of Lakshmi Vratam. Um, so what is that to do again externally pujas outside? Yeah, I saw some masters also doing puja like Bhumi Puja when they are constructing pyramids like that. Um, so is there necessary to do some puja?
Yeah, this we have discussed earlier also, even Ashok. We have talked earlier. See, morning after bath, I lighted my lamp and Shankaracharya's photo. It's only a photo, but I did pray there, just paid my love to him. Like that. See, it is emotion, feeling. There is nobody said don't do puja. Even Sarva Priyananda's YouTube, you see, you get answers to all this. He is the number one. He is, I can say, Adi Shankaracharya reborn. That much knowledge he has got about Advaita. Ashtavakra Gita and all, he talks so beautifully. But see, he explained very clearly. Ramakrishna, Paramamsa and Sharada Devi's photo, Vivekananda's photo, and he did puja and he did all the rituals of ringing the bell, pouring the tirtha, everything, putting the flower, everything. Why? See, as I said, Krishna says, enjoy, it's a celebration. And when you are with your parents or siblings and all that, when they are participate in that, you have not reached, you only know theoretically or some feeling, some experience that God is within. See, when doubt persists for us, that means still we are not reached beyond that Gunatita state. Until then, whatever others follow, respect. What you feel like doing it. Don't disrespect others. If you do the same thing, is going to please someone. Why not you? So making others happy is the first thing. When I make someone happy, I get double the joy, multiplying. It's like when you throw, it comes back. This is what we say. The vibration you send to the universe, it gives back, you say, like that. So until we reach that state, you become Jivan Mukta. Have you become? You ask yourself. It's only you know what state you are, what state I am. Until then. So in between, I too. Yes, today I am not chanting, sitting Sahasranama, Trishadi, ABCD like that 1 hour. I was doing it. But today I am not doing doesn't mean I don't do at all. So now I am, after several years, Guru Gita, I am reading. Because there is principle. Today I am in a better position to talk about that and to share that joy. Same way puja. Now Ganesh Chaturthi puja is there. All are celebrating. It is an occasion for all the souls to come together, irrespective of the caste, creed, religion, your position, name, fame, everything. So you should use that occasion. I am going to attend in the community. I was doing myself for several years, Ganesh Chaturthi, but now I stopped. Only when children were young, I used to do for them to understand. Now they are grown up, they are children, it is for them to teach. If they want, let them do it. I am not forcing. But I am participating in the common for the sake of you enjoy, so that you say, Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. I see Brahman everywhere, not only in me and XYZ, not somewhere. If you want to see through this only, so when everyone has their own level, as I said again and again. So participate, do collective puja. So you also can take a flower and put it. What is wrong in that? Is there. So this is a symbolic expression. You see the Ganesha in you and do it. Yeah, I am doing to myself. That's what I said, Soham bhavena pujye, sa aham. But you need the purity, purification. Deho devalaya prokto. In the end, what I said. The body is the temple. And jivo deva sanatana. That jiva is eternal, sanatana. So once all the impurities, tejed ajnana nirmalyam, ajnana, ignorance. Once all the ignorance is gone, no doubt, no conflicts, then saham, saham, saham. No need. Your breath is God. I am listening to that mantra as Kabir or somebody said. I don't even have to sing because I am listening to that. Sa, hum, sa, aham, hum, sa. That's why hamsa, the very word. The hamsa can differentiate the water and milk from the milk. It is said that water will be removed and it will take only the milk, pure milk. See, that state. So it's all what state we are, that's all. And appreciate whatever people are doing, support, never hurt others' feeling. That is the key. Enjoy. Everything Leela, when you say, that's all. That is Krishna's life. Osho says same thing. Life is a celebration. It's not entertainment. Entertainment, you are not participating. Somebody is doing some circus, you are watching and laughing. It is momentary. Whereas when you participate and enjoy, it is celebration together. You see the vibration, your energy then expands. The group energy comes. That's all. Right? So we can only answer our own questions ultimately. Some clue we get, that's all. Again, depends on our perception, our state. Thank you for putting the question. It's needed. Then only we can progress in the real sense. Anybody else? Otherwise, we can close the session.
Yeah.